Hello, Master Monster here with another game review. I am just finished Blue Dragon with probably close to like 300 hours on this game. I don't know if I even want to look. I spent a fair amount of time like grinding out levels. I got every character's at least one of every character's level up to like level 99. With the exception of the Batgirl, Zora, Zulu. Um, but yeah, the game apparently does not have skippable. I'm messing things up here. Unfortunately, so there's a few cutscenes where if you died at a checkpoint, go back and rewatch it all. But as far as like the actual mechanics of the RPG, it's nice how you can build out the characters. It's alright. I liked it. I think it was interesting for an RPG to have a class system and then you can kind of just change it around. I feel like if it was more modernized, there's like, for example, the class has 99 levels, but the max level you get new unlocks at is level 50, and that's only on the barrier class. Everything else gets all its levels around the level 34 mark or 33 mark. Not exactly, not gonna go into full details with that, but you're not told that at all. I actually looked it up. It's definitely one of those games where you look up certain things. There was like one class I had over leveled past its max stat on like one character because I thought I'd be unlocking more stuff for it, and then I looked it up and I was just like, oh, I already got everything in this class. I guess I'll level up a different class. And there's there's things to like grab and stuff. The nothings system in this game, the fact that you can search everything in this game, which I would show if I wasn't in the intro scene of New Game Plus, but the nothing system is very interesting. Lets you, it's kind of just like a hey, spam A button on all things. You get some like gold, sometimes you get some useful items or some stat increases. So why am I playing as? I forgot you play as the old man. What the hell? Yeah, the stat increases aren't like too common. More often you'll find the little berries or whatever. Not berries. I can't remember what they are. But you'll find various different things to increase stats, healing items, and whatnot. In these little like rocks and crevices and trees and stuff. It's usually not that great, but when you find nothing, I used to get really bummed out until I realized finding nothings is how you get some of the most OP like equipment in the game. And I would say the best thing about playing the classes was like leveling up the generalist class. It has no skills to it whatsoever except more accessory slots and more skill slots. But it is a cornerstone of just, you know, end game builds. You know, you can get up to, once you get plus 8 skills and plus 3 what's it called, accessories, you're good to go. And then there's really no point in using the generalist class, and then you basically just slap those on. And I wouldn't recommend like maxing out right away, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to dig through here. I wonder what's impossible mode. Impossible mode isn't gonna make this literally impossible to actually do, right? This is like a intentionally lost fight. It's gonna knock me out, and think I'm just supposed to go down here. Oh, was I actually not supposed to die there? I thought it was like a forced fight. It's been so long since I played the beginning of this game, and I did like New Game Plus on Impossible difficulty because I have a lot of characters with like maxed out things. But yeah, okay, please. Let me do that. There's little teeny little secrets, and like a few like weird side quests that have you going about the place. In this game, the action system, how like turn order is decided, is kind of nice. Especially like when you get like the white mages like quick charge spells and stuff. They're various different spells to affect speed. You can actually just kind of wipe most enemies out without them fighting back. In fact, there's some red shoes or something like that, and they let you just kind of just move first immediately all the time, and with like a double cast or something, you can just kind of just like basically clear out entire groups of enemies, and this is impossible. I'm sorry, what am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to hit him multiple times, right? I made a mistake of going New Game Plus Ultimate difficulty. How are you supposed to actually get past that on Ultimate? I get you have to like attack a few times, but what? Yes, I want to end the game. Yeah, all in all, I'd highly recommend this game, considering I found it on sale for $5, and got hundreds of hours of content that was, you know, fairly decent. I had fun throughout most of the game. There were a few points in the story where I was rolling my eyes because it is late Mr. Toriyama's work. It's half the reason why I bought it, because I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan. But I came into this with an open mind, you know, not liking Dragon Ball Z. I was just like, you know, I don't like Dragon Ball Z, but, you know, this is like adjacent to that, or as adjacent as you can get without being in the universe's lore. And it was pretty tight. Now, I'm not going to go out and buy like Dragon Ball Z or stop watching Dragon Ball Z. I've tried to watch Dragon Ball Z, people. It is just not for me. I can't stand the cheesy, what's his power level? Oh, like, and all the screaming and the stuff. It's like, it's not for me. It's not. And there was a little bit of moments like that in here where there was I'm not going to spoil any of the story. I don't want to do a spoiler review of this, but there was a point in the story where they were clearly powering up. I mean, you could argue the shadows themselves are kind of like power-ups. You know, they go from being normal people trying to fight to being, you know, having massive shadow dragons and shit. There is an ultimate attack you unlock later on in the game. I'm not going to divulge why or how, but it feels like kind of like unleashing all that energy, like you would see in like maybe something like Dragon Ball, in like just a slightly different way. It has the same energy. You know how they unlock that power and everything else, and I don't want to hear that. But yeah, highly recommend you check it out, add it to your wish list or favorites, wait for it to go on sale. You can get it really cheap. But even now, it's probably like only $15 full price, maybe less. Who knows? I'm not actually sure. I just bought on sale when the dude died. Rest in peace. But yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I just want to make this a really short review. There's not much. Sorry I wasn't able to show up much gameplay, but the only saves I have are from endgame areas, and the new content would require me to go through entire cutscenes again. So rip. But yeah, have a nice day, and I will hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.